Hi everyone, I'm Tim Riley with Angel Tarot Card Readings by Tim. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be our weekly Angel Oracle card forecast for the week of November 13th through November 19th. And this week I'm going to be using Kyle Gray's The Keepers of the Light Oracle card deck. And I'm shuffling the cards here, just putting my energy into it. Just to little housekeeping rules here. Just want to let you know I am now booking for 2018 readings. So one of the things about this time of the year is really good to get a yearly overview. I'm doing many 15-minute readings and more in-depth 30-minute readings for your forecast for 2018. So get on my books for that because I do book up quickly for that. You can find my info. You can shoot me out an email at timothyriley444@gmail.com, and you can also find my information on timothyriley.biz. So I'm asking the guides here what messages that we need to know. They're saying guilt, and why I'm feeling that is this is about time to release and letting go of a lot of that. It's time to take back your power in doing what you know you need to be doing rather than doing those things for someone else. So that's one of the things that they're showing me is that it is okay to say no, and you may be finding that this week is going to be a week where you may need to do that. And, I've been pulling this card left and right, Paul the Venetian. This is about experiencing grace. Let me read this to you real quick here. It says, share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. It's going to be a creative week, too. And that's why I'm saying that you may need to be saying no to some individuals because let them take care of what they can take care of. It's almost as if it's kind of from the wisdom of the oracle. Oh gosh, what is the chakra? I think it's the chakra insight cards. What pops to mind is I think it's apricot. She's got this little halo, and it's because that she's the saint. Everybody calls her a saint because she'll just do everything for everybody. Well, once apricot learns to say no, and she takes back her own power of saying no, I'm going to take care of me, the halo goes away. So that's kind of the message. That's why it's just popped in through my head here, is that this is about you stepping into your own power and saying no to those individuals that you may need to. And that's where the creative energy is coming through, is because for some of you there's going to be some projects that you have not been able to attend to. And I think that that's going to be opening up quite a bit for a lot of us. This is going to be a creative week, so you may be finding yourself doing a lot of journaling. I also feel, and again, with 2018 coming into play, I see a lot of reflective work for some people, and that's just going to be a lot of writing feelings out is what they're showing me. And that this is going to be more along the lines of taking a look at where we have been and where we are moving forward into 2018. They're saying to be very proud, and that also, if you're feeling a little overly sensitive this week, get yourself outdoors and get yourself with nature. Nature's a wonderful detox as far as excessive energy. And the next card here is Dharma unfolding. I'll put my glasses back on. I need to get bifocals here rather than readers. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. So yes, this is, again, with the card that we had, which was experiencing grace, and Paul the Venetian here, it says, share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. Now we've got remember that you're on a path and taking it one step at a time. Again, that creative energy that I'm feeling is that, this is kind of prioritizing and putting into steps of what we need to be prepping for, not only for the rest of November and December. Because they're saying that, there's a lot of spiritual paths that are unfolding. I know that there's new doors that are going to be opening up for a lot of us, but we got to be ready for that. And part of that is to really put on paper, and especially what's up here on paper, as to what it is and how it is that we're going to achieve these things. And again, they're saying don't give up hope. I think some of us, we might be feeling with so much toxic energy going on right now that the energy is just it's thick. It's kind of real thick. But they're saying don't give up hope. You focus on you. You focus on saying no when you know that you should be saying no, and let us take care of the rest for you. Okay. And I pulled this card a lot too. This is Sanat Kumara. It says light activation. It says shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Love that card. Let's see if I can show it to you without the glare. Oh, no, it's going to give me a glare. There we go. But beautiful, beautiful card. So this is listening to your intuition, your internal guidance is coming through. This is very much an intuitive card. So listen to your gut instinct. Listen to when you know something feels right. 98% of the time it is right, okay? When something doesn't feel right, the same applies. So this is going to be, again, this can be a very sensitive week where we may need to listen to our gut, but this is also going to be one where it is about building blocks is what they're showing me. Just one step at a time, okay? I think Divine Timing is one of Doreen Virtue's cards where there's this staircase. And, you know, sometimes we feel like we've got to run all the way up to the top, but we have no idea how we're going to get there. That's okay. You will get there. Just take one step. Focus on what that next step is. And when you've mastered that one, move to the next one. You know, we don't have to reach the top of those steps today. That may be next year, okay? So, you know, I know that for me, that this is a lot of reflective energy and taking a look at, you know, what I have accomplished for this year and what it is that I want to bring in for 2018. And I'm kind of doing it now as far as resolutions. So yeah, that's kind of what this shows me here, is that this is really about planning where we want to go and really focusing on listening to our own abilities and, you know, being proud of, because they're saying be proud of where you have been and where you are too. Because for some of us, and some of you out there, you may not be in a good spot right now, but they're saying be proud of what that is and why you're in that, because there's a lesson to be learned within that. You know, Creator puts us in many different places, and sometimes we don't like where we're at, but we're supposed to be there to learn a lesson from that. And you may not know it today, you may not know it tomorrow, you may not even know it next year. It's down the road when it's like, when you're reflecting back 5 years from now, it's like, oh, that's why I had to be where I had to be at that time. So if you are going through a rough spot, please just know, one step at a time, one day at a time, be proud of where you are and who you are. Don't give up hope. They are saying that, you know, this can be also an emotional week where we may be feeling like, we may be feeling like we just kind of are a little lost and unfocused in what direction that we may be heading, but we're going to get there, okay? Because that's what they're showing. Okay, so those are the messages, everyone. And again, if you would like a reading, let me know. TimothyRiley444@gmail.com. You can send me that email, and you can find all of my information on timothyriley.biz. Thanks, everyone. I'll talk to you next week. Bye.